Hello YouTube, it is DAMMO, it is Arsenal, it is DAMMO Does England. We're here with episode 3 with the first season here at Arsenal, and it started pretty swimmingly. Since the last episode, which obviously was the first game of the season, which was a 6-0 drubbing of, I can't remember who it was, West Ham. We then played Bournemouth where we won 1-0 in a game that we were pretty lucky. We scored an own goal. We created, but we didn't create too much. Czech needs a little bit of some praise here. Pulled off a couple of big saves, including a huge one save about 88, if I thought it was the equaliser for Mr. Callum Wilson. Instead, he was up to it. He then beat Everton 2-0 in a game that we kind of put to bed very early doors. It was the last game we played on the stream, I think, because then we rated Armand Plays, one of my fellow Aussie streamers, who I'm currently watching right now when I'm filming this. I've got it on mute now, so you don't hear it over the video. But we did win 2-0. Should have been a lot more. Just couldn't put chances away. We then played Huddersfield right before the international break. We won 3-0. Damage done early. In the end, it could have been a lot more. Thomas Partey there has started his career pretty well here at Arsenal, and so has a lot of other people as well. There's been a lot of good stuff. Depay has been on fire. Lacazette. Aubameyang, it's all been pretty good. We then beat Newcastle 3-1. In the first game, we conceded a goal, by the way. I only conceded one goal all season. Took the 67th minute of game number 4 for Czech to finally get beat. It was a pretty good goal, too, for Rosie Perez. Pretty well built up, and then they put one away. In the end, though, we, even at 2-1, never looked like we were going to lose it. And in the end, Mkhitaryan gets his second in the 94th minute to seal it. We then beat Malmo 4-0 in the Cup. As you can see, didn't even make a change. I played every single one of these players rotated because I'm focusing so much on the league. I haven't really rotated players too much at all. In the end, gave everybody a bit of a timeout. Elneny scored a hat-trick, and if you look at him, he's got 6 finishing. All 3 goals came from outside the box, so none of them like spectacular, but just free on the box, a few touches, looks up and just spanks it, so it counts as a long shot. And when you have 14 long shots, I guess they go in. I was really, really impressed with Luca Torreira. Now, he didn't play at centre attacking mid. He started there. We played him as a defensive midfield. I switched to a 4-3-3 as the game started, so I didn't have to change the system. That's the first time he's played because of injury, and was his debut. And he scored a very nice goal from distance as well. In the end, we spanked Malmo. And look, I'm not going to really bring you any one of the group stage games because we've got Malmo, we've got Olimpija and Apoel. Look, we should be winning all three of those games home and away, and really not dropping a point. Anyhow, what that means is that we haven't lost the game. We've conceded 1 goal for the whole entire time. Where do we sit? We sit second only because we're playing on the Sunday today, but we do usually sit top on goal difference. As you can see, Liverpool won 6 from 6. We've won 5 from 5. Chelsea have won 5 from 5. Leicester and Man City have also won 5, but dropped points somewhere else. Man City beating Leicester, where it was Chelsea that beat Man City. As you can see, Liverpool haven't really played anyone of note apart from Man United. We've knocked off no one in particular either. You might say Everton could be difficult at times, but not really. Whereas all these other teams are kind of run into its side somewhere. Not many draws happening in the Premier League though, which is something that usually you don't see. But anyhow, with this in mind, obviously both teams here are in stellar form for the London Derby here at Arsenal. Now, obviously not being an Arsenal or a Chelsea fan, I hate Chelsea more than I do Arsenal. This London Derby doesn't mean too much for me, but I know there's a lot of people out there watching. This London Derby means quite a lot. So to those people, I'm hoping to do you proud if you're an Arsenal fan, and if you're a Chelsea fan, then you're just going to have to bear with it. The one thing I am going to say is Rob Holding's been on fire. I can't drop the guy. I mean, Gula's back from injury, and I can't play him because Rob Holding's sensational. If Rob Holding's even grown into, a 3.5 star sort of centre-back, and his form's been sensational, so he's going to start here. But you got checking goals. I can't drop Czech. He's only conceded 1 goal in 4 games. Bellerin, Socrates, and Holding, who have a great understanding. Kolasinac, Partey, and Ramsey, Mkhitaryan, Ozil, Depay, and Aubameyang. It's pretty much the same team that you guys have seen. It's the same team the stream has seen. And, the only real change I really make to that team is sometimes I swap in Lacazette for Aubameyang and so on and so forth to keep them happy. As you can see, Xhaka doesn't make the bench. After Torreira showing back from injury, I'm like, I don't really like Xhaka. And if he gets angry, I don't really care. Anyhow, I am going to tell the boys, I want you to pick off where you left off last time. A few of them, would have played in the win before the Malmo game, but I'm guessing that was to do with the Malmo game. I'm going to tell us all to press on Chelsea. That's the way we've been playing. Don't know if we're going to be absolutely anything that we can do. Apparently Kepa's on a fairly lengthy run without conceding. He's conceded 1, same as us. Offered my team picks itself. I enjoy these matches a lot, obviously. It's a tremendous occasion, and off we go. Obviously, we're doing the meeting handling thing, like I said in the last episode, to just increase our chance of getting a job. Our reputation's already gone up to 1 star as well, and I just needed to get up just a little bit more. So when we do eventually win the league here at Arsenal, we can get the Bournemouth job, because reputation does matter. I think once I win the title with Arsenal and get that Bournemouth job, my reputation will never be not high enough to, as Kante hits from distance and scores 1-0, never mind. You gotta be kidding me. Mr. Kante, who did play for us against Sunderland, has hit a long-range goal. He's not known for his long-range efforts, but there's not much you can do about it, as I get a notification on my phone from Twitter. Anyway, it is a ball into Kante, takes one touch, hits it, checks a little bit unsighted, and it's the first goal he's conceded. Anyway, Mkhitaryan haven't scored a free kick yet this season, and it nearly started then, but from the free kick, it's hit the bar, it's fallen to Socrates. Kepa's beat for only the second time this season. Same with Czech. The only 2 goals that both keepers have conceded have come in the first 10 minutes at the Emirates, and we fight straight back to get back in. A great free kick from Mkhitaryan. Kepa was getting nowhere near it. In the end, he nearly pulled off a wonder save to keep Socrates out. Got a hand, but never got near it. In the end, dominating the ball here at the Emirates. And I really do think at home we can definitely be very strong against most sides. There's a couple of teams I think that will beat us at home, Liverpool and City. Maybe even United, depending what sort of United side comes. I know that Jose usually on FM plays a very direct style, and I feel like we match up well to something like that. In the end, though, Hazard's on the ball. Hazard's first time volley back post to Zappacosta. Wow, what a goal in the end. Hazard with a moment of brilliance, and I think Chelsea have had 2 shots in the first 20 minutes and scored 2 goals. Pretty disheartening that that's happened here. Zappacosta kind of just gets it and lomps it long after a great challenge for Kolasinac. Then follows up the run, and no one just kind of sits back zone, and in the end, maybe Czech should do better. They've actually had 3 shots free. Anyway, now we need to fight back and get back into it again. Rob holding on the ball. Can't afford to give it away. Into Party. Party now in it to Ramsey. I definitely know we have the quality to score. I definitely know we have the quality to, get into this game. Anyway, Mkhitaryan has gone down with a tight groin. So because you have a tight groin, you decide to stop running. Hazard now on it. Ball cuts back to Giroud. Of course it happens like that. You turn on the camera and that shit happens, of course. Not a problem. Yeah, I've got a tight groin. I'm just going to stop. What an idiot. In the end, cut back, game over. They've had 4 shots, 4 free goals. With 60% possession, having multiple amount of chances, nothing happening. Mkhitaryan was fine to continue. Of course he was, but FM knows that we haven't lost the game, so there we are. We've also had 12 shots now. Tyrini throws in. Do we win it in this press? We don't. Fabregas now with it. Into Hazard. Hazard now with the ball. Still with Hazard. Still with Hazard. Still with Hazard. In the end, Socrates crunches him, and Kolasinac now gets on it. Kolasinac can now face forward, look for Party. Party now into Ozil, into Ramsey. Ramsey now with it. Still with Ramsey. In to Mkhitaryan. Don't do your tight groin, mate. Cuts it into Thomas Partey from distance. Block. Falls back to Partey. He loves a long-range hit, does Thomas Partey. 1 goal of the month, by the way, for the long-range goal. He did score against... can never remember who he played on the opening day. West Ham. 1 goal of the month. You can see why. Anyway, Partey there. Great strike. Kepa would have had a lot to do with the first one. In the end, the second one was pretty good. Aaron Ramsey now picks up an injury. Ulemi's in great form, so I'm going to get him out there. He played box-to-box in that last game. I'm actually going to get him on box-to-box. 2 box-to-box midfielders. He only scored a hat-trick, so get him out there and see what happens. Anyway, Bellerin now throws it in there. Headed away from Jorginho. Elneny knocks it down in the Bellerin, though. Bellerin now with it. Still into Hector, into Elneny. Elneny into Thomas Partey. Partey now with it. Back to Socrates, and we can build up from the back here. Been dominating Chelsea this game, but haven't done anything anyway. Aubameyang! Oh, he scuffed it, but into the post. He didn't really he made it cleanly, but in the end, he nearly put it on target. And as you can see, been absolutely empty so far to be 3-2 down. 60% possession, 16 shots and a half. The 5 shots for, we're 3-2 down here to Chelsea. It's pretty upsetting. Anyway, look, show me something else in the second half seems a bit harsh, but I'm going to say it because I know it motivates. And for the first time this season, we conceded 2 goals in a game. It was the first time this season we conceded 3 goals in a game. And we're down 3-2 in a game we're absolutely dominating. If we played this game how we've played today, 9 times out of 10, we would be absolutely flogging Chelsea. But instead, they have put on numerous chances on target. And there, I am going to make a second change here. And it is going to be Lacazette. I could get a Wobie out there, actually. And a Wobie makes a bit of sense. Might get a Wobie out there as a winger. I might leave Lacazette for Aubameyang. Aubameyang's not really having a best game, but I might get him out there as a striker up front if we don't get a goal from him in about the next few minutes. As I say this, The ball goes into the box. Aubameyang at the back stick from 3-1 down. It's 3-3. Our dominance here at the Emirates has, has been told. And we are, 3-3. Maybe getting away from it, getting out of jail there, being 3-1 down. At the same time, we've played well enough to be winning this game at 5-6-4. Anyway, Aubameyang gets himself a goal. Depay's not really had the best of games, and I'm going to make a change. Iwobi's going to go out on that side, and I am going to get Lacazette out there as the winger, who can go out there, get some service, run down the line, and use his speed. Could have used Smith Rowe, but I reckon Lacazette could offer us something in and around that box. Anyway, 85 minutes played. Time is ticking away. I want a winner. We're dominating this game. Time ticking late. It's a free kick. It's Ozil. He whips it in short. Lacazette can hit one from distance. Comes inside. Lacazette! 4-3 from 3-1 down. Off goes Arsenal. 90 minutes played. A 90th minute winner. And Lacazette makes it 4-3. Right at the death. Touch hits it. And in the end, Kepa couldn't get near it. What a classic we've had here. And it's a highlight from freaking kickoff. Of course, I had to say a winner in the 90th. If they score, I will scream. Giroud, don't do it. Goes to the chip. It's blocked. It's a corner. Don't you freaking dare. Chelsea deserve nothing from this game. Absolutely nothing. It's Hazard's corner. Depay heads away. Iwobi's there and he's got pace and time to run into it. Iwobi now on the break. Iwobi, still with Iwobi. Can he hold it up there? The ball to Lacazette. Lacazette now on the break. There's 3 against 3. Lacazette, can he cut it? He does. To no one in particular. Why he put it in the air, I don't know. I just had to drill it along the ground and let Aubameyang get there anyway. And Zappacosta fouls. And there we go. I'm not going to change the system. We're all over him. There's no need to. It's going to be a free kick here to Ozil. It was a lengthy highlight. Ozil whips it in. Back stick. Aubameyang doesn't win a party. We're having a party. 3-1 down. 5-3 up. Come on, boys. The title fight is well and truly alive this season. We have absolutely shown Chelsea who are boss. How on the earth they were, 3-1 up in this game, no one knows. But 5-3 right now and on fire. The changes are made have been absolutely sensational. And I'm guessing when Czech puts this ball in, it's going to be full time. We were sensational out there today. And, look, 26 shots, 14 on target, 58% possession against a Chelsea side that hasn't lost all season. Somehow, they were 3-1 up, only having 4 shots on target. However, we've come back, we've won this game, and let's put it to bed. Obviously pretty good. Lacazette came in and scored off what I thought was the most important goal, the 90th minute one, to win it. Party there. Ozil having his best game for the club under my managerial term so far. 2 assists, looked deadly every time he got on the ball. I'm pretty happy with the changes. El Nemi had a decent game. Lacazette was sensational. Iwobi off the bench was lively. I thought that just all in all, it was a great game. We go back to being top of the Premier League. We got 2 goals on Liverpool, but we did concede 3 in a game, which kind of froze our defensive record. Aaron Ramsey getting injured, nothing new, but it's going to be for a couple of weeks only. They were quite poor, were Chelsea. I'll do that in a second, though, the press conference. We're just going to have a look at the league table, at the results, and the games coming up. We got Leicester coming up next in the Premier League. They are in 3rd. But on paper, I expect to beat Leicester. They haven't really played anyone of note. But I will be back, I reckon, for the Man United game. What I might do is I might do a Manchester United-Liverpool doubleheader. As you can see, Wolves and Applewell in the middle of it. I might do both of them together. Spurs next, then City. Wow, we've actually got a tough run of games. I am going to go and do Man United, Liverpool, Spurs, City as double headers, I reckon, and you won't see the Wolves and you won't see the Burnley game. I might play them tonight. I might instead maybe leave that all for the stream tomorrow and we can have some fun. Anyhow, from Damien, from DAMMO Does England, from Season 1 here at Arsenal, it is the end of Episode 3. Episode 4 is going to be a cracker by the looks of things. We've got some big games on the horizon, but as things stand, we are currently top of the tree on goal difference. 6 games, 6 wins. Couldn't ask for a better start. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye. But as always, if you like the video, give it a like. Go subscribe. Links in the description below. Come follow us on Twitch. Now it's goodbye.